Welcome to the channel, guys. Mr. H here for a news flash. We're talking James Gunn, Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. In an interview with Deadline, James Gunn has finally actually broken the silence that he's maintained for a very, very long time. So on the topic of his hiring and firing, and all of this, I'm just going to say straight from the top, all of this is him being ultra professional. So whether this is his true thoughts or feelings, that's for you to judge. But he stated that Disney totally had the right to fire me. This wasn't a free speech issue. I said something they didn't like, and they completely had the right to fire me. There was never any argument of that. Now, as with all things, he obviously just went off and thanked a whole bunch of people for the support and their, caring words and things like that, just the general community. But it's nice to see. It is nice that these people obviously had an effect on him, whether it's professionalism or not. Now, in terms of him being rehired, he stated that you hear in Hollywood that everybody's cutthroat. That's true of a section of this industry, but there's also a lot of really good people. I'm always attracted to finding that goodness in places we don't expect, often in the characters in my movies. I got a little bit teary-eyed in his office, and then I had to go tell Kevin Feige I had just decided to do Suicide Squad, so that made me very nervous. The Suicide Squad sequel, it just instantly started flowing, and I don't think I've had as much fun writing a script since maybe Dawn of the Dead. That's what this whole movie has been like. So interesting, kind of the fact that Disney apparently didn't even know that he had signed on to do Suicide Squad, but I guess in this world of NDAs and things like that, they probably wouldn't have known, and then he would have had to have just told Kevin Feige, a man who had just rehired him, sorry mate, I can't do it just yet, but thanks. I'm working for the competition, so I do find that quite interesting. And then also he does comment, and this is probably the reason why you clicked on the video. He comments on Guardians of the Galaxy 3 main plot points and how he's really, really, really looking forward to exploring Rocket Raccoon's character, origin, things like this. So he says, Rocket is me. He really is. Even if that sounds narcissistic. Groot is like my dog. I love Groot in a completely different way. I relate to Rocket and I feel compassion for Rocket. But I also feel like his story has not been completed. He has an arc that started in the first movie, continued into the second, and goes through Infinity War and Endgame. And then I was set to really finish that arc in Guardians 3. That was a big loss to me, not being able to finish that story. Though, I was comforted by the fact that they were still planning to use my script. And now, obviously, he can go forward and complete that arc, because he is back on board. So that kind of, in fairness, does tie in with some of the leaks that we would explore his origins, who created Rocket Raccoon, and that would be the main plot points to Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Some other bits and pieces in there, but, Rocket would be the central focus to Guardians 3. What do you think about this, guys? Let me know down below in the comment section. Again, he's just being ultra professional. It is what it is. It's one of those things that very much to be expected. But it is interesting to hear from the horse's mouth. So let me know your thoughts down below. If you are new here, please do hit subscribe. And to stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news, please do crush that bell notification icon. As always, thanks so much for watching. I've been Mr. H. Take care.